Today, I want to talk about employee turnover and how to stop it. We know that there is an enormously tight labor market, unemployment hovering in the low threes, and it's completely a buyer's market. The buyers being the discriminating employees that have many choices. It turns out there's a couple of industries that are particularly vulnerable compared to other industries. Blue collar, IT, healthcare. And it also turns out that smaller companies are having a harder time retaining people and even attracting people, particularly younger people, than larger companies. There are 6 million, who knew? There's 6 million companies in the United States, and 5.8 million have 100 or less employees, right? So unless you're Google, Facebook, or Amazon, a manager there, you don't need to listen to this video. Otherwise, probability says that this video might be a good idea to listen to. So the question is, how do you flip the switch to stem the tide of job hopping? Well, just picture this concept. Be more like a coach and less like a manager if you're managing people. Now, what does that mean? Well, put it this way. A manager manages your performance and a coach manages your development. Okay, a coach invests in you as a person, focuses on your skill sets, how to improve them, and how you actually professionally and personally develop as a person. So three things that make up a great coach. I'll just go through them real quick. The first one is don't be vague. Vagueness was something that me as an Xer experienced a lot of with my boomer bosses, and I was completely okay with it. And you Xers know what I'm talking about. With millennials, if you're telling them to get from point A to point B, you've got to provide a great level of specificity of exactly how, and by the way, why they need to go to B from A, and how, and what you do, and what are the guardrails to make sure they don't fail when they do that, right? So this notion of specificity. Number two, give your young employees feedback every day. It seems like a lot, I know, but you don't have to spend a lot of time doing the feedback. You could spend like 2 minutes standing up, kind of a quick check-in. How are you doing? This is what I noticed. Here's how you could improve, type of thing. Okay. The third thing is look out for them as people, right? Young employees really care. They want managers to think of them as, imagine this, thinking of them as real people. How about that, right? So thinking of the cogs in your machine as being real people. That's really important for millennials, and it should be important anyways, by the way, with any of our employees. But millennials and Gen Z are particularly sensitive to this. And so really kind of investing in them as individuals and getting to know them and understanding where they're coming from. Okay, so those three things. So summary, to summarize, to reduce turnover, take off your manager hat, put on your coach hat, and increase retention levels, particularly with young people. Thanks.